the reason why we need to learn for the True Parents life course, because True Parents provide us through their life course that what is the way that we can walk in order to success for our life course. And then I'm really grateful to Dr. Yon because Dr. Yon always guide us what is how we can follow the True Parents. And then always he guiding us how we can walk like True Parents. One time, all of a sudden, Dr. Yon got the revolution, something like that. And all of a sudden, Dr. Yon say, he want to visit all provinces in Cambodia. So, Cambodia have the 25 provinces. Anyway, it's good to visit to all 25 provinces because in that time, we already have the holy ground in all 25 provinces. So that's why Dr. Yon wanted to visit one by one for all this holy ground to offer the prayer. But in that time, we didn't have the good car for Dr. Yon that he can visit it to all the provinces. And anyway, that time, the one VIP, his name is Chong, Excellency Chong. He was, in that time, he was the deputy governor of the Batamon province. But anyway, because of the age, he retired for that position. And after that, kind of he was free. And anyway, he is a deputy governor, he have the good car. So he provide his car for our 25 provinces. So it was lucky for us that Dr. Yon have the good car. He have the deputy governor car to visit it all 25 provinces. And I myself is a bad driver. I am the dangerous driver. But Mr. Hen is a good driver. Actually, he came from the driver family. So he driving the car, good car, and then together with Dr. Yon, we visited all 25 provinces in Cambodia. And anyway, after visited all the 25 provinces, Dr. Yon was really inspired. The reason why Dr. Yon is inspired, sorry for Nepal, because in Nepal, like here a mountain and like that, some provinces cannot go. but in Cambodia nation is really flat. Like not so many mountain. If mountain, but little bit. So that's why, like very easy to go here and there. Let's say for Cambodia, all 25 provinces, we can visit to drive the bicycle. Really? Yeah, actually I myself did like that. And it takes 1 month almost. But anyway, it's possible because Cambodia is a flat. So that's why, anyway, the Dr. Yon and myself and Hen and Excellency Chong, 4 of us, together with one Thai sister who taking care for Dr. Yon. These 5 of us, we visited all 25 provinces. Some provinces, we make the appointment with the governor and we met them and then also talk with them. Some provinces also we met with the member, also talk with them like this. In that time, we didn't have much foundation like now. But anyway, we did like that. The reason why that Dr. Yon did like that, because for True Parents, before starting for the world mission, the first thing that True Parents did is for the world tour. True Parents visited all over the world and set up the holy ground before starting for the world mission. So that's why same thing, in order to building Chonyugut in Cambodia, that Dr. Yon have the idea to visit all 25 provinces. And then, you know what? After we finishing and then back from 25 provinces tour, 3 days later, this man who provided the car, Excellency Chong, he get the high position from the government. 3 days later, I think, need a big round of applause. I myself was very surprised. He's supposed to be retired. And then, anyway, because he retired, he can join for the 7-day workshop, 21-day workshop, and go to champion. He could do everything. As a finale, he provided his car to doing for the 25 provinces tour. After coming back and 3 days later, kind of the deputy prime minister called him, and then he become, let's say, kind of the deputy minister of the Ministry of the Rural Development. So, Ministry of the Rural Development, actually this is the best position we doing for the tribal messiah. Because this is the places that to work for the rural area, and then this is what we are doing. And Excellency Chompayat is, he consider this position was given by true parents. That's why wherever he go, he talk this position given by true parents. And he really think like that. That's why this position was given by true parents. That's why I need to use this position for the true parents. So that's why actually whenever we doing the blessing, he's coming and he crazy testify to true parents. Even he don't afraid to talk anything, he just talk. Sometimes I afraid to listen. But anyway, the what I want to say is why we learn about the true parents life course. This is the life course to make ourselves to success, to make ourselves to become like a true parents. Because true parents is the one who starting from the Bonnecor with just very small house. But at the end, true parents they pass away in the palace. So this is actually biggest successful story. Even we don't think they are the Messiah as a member of the human being. So that's why. Anyway, the reason why I'm talking about this one is that I really encourage you to let them know about the True Parents Life course. And then the reason why that we need to teach about the Divine Principle, because Divine Principle is actually the book to let the people to know who are the true parents. When we completely understand the Divine Principle content, we understand about the word. Even some of the members used to ask to me, you only reading about the Chong Song-yong or peace message, and I never saw that you read the newspaper or the other book. But why you know many things in what happened in the society? Actually, the answer is very clear. Because I know the Divine Principle. Because I know the Divine Principle, that's why I know which point of the news that I look. Of course, I need some information. But because I know the Divine Principle, I know, basically I know what's going on in the future. And I know which point that I need, which point of the information I need to correct. So, well, anyway, that's why it's important to teach Divine Principle, and it's important to teach True Parents Life course. That is my point. So anyway, let's go back to the presentation. Let's become parents of heaven, earth, and humankind. So this means we are the parents of heaven, earth, and humankind. So we become like a true parents. Let's become like a true parents. Mean like this. The mission of the blessed families is also the parents of heaven, earth, and humankind. So anyway, we inherit from true parents. First generation is the true parents. Like first 7-year course for the true parents. First 7 years course from 1960 until 1968 is the foundation for true parents to make their own foundation. And then second 7-year course from 1968 until 1970, 2 かな? The 73? The 75. And 1975 is the foundation for blessed family. So blessed family need to inherit the mission of the true parents, need to settle down. So actually this is a restoration course for the nation of Korea. And third 7-year course is the 75 until 75 until 82, I think. That is the foundation for the world. And then after that, the true parents opened the gate for the North Korea, Soviet Union, met with the Gorbachev, and then Kim Il-sung, like that. Anyway, the point is, when we follow for the true parents, that is the way that we can open the gate for the nation, that we can open the gate for the world. So, second generation is blessed family, and third generation is for the blessed children. So, give birth to and bless at least 3 children. So, this is my point. When we do the mission in the HCM, not only our generation is finished, we need to encourage them to continue for the 3 generations. Even you yourself, if you yourself for the HDM, not only you do, but your children, let your children do, let your grandchildren do. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you also doing for the HCM, also you need to think to let your children to continue to inherit your foundation. Even for your tribal people, is not only that couple is receiving the blessing and the status, the 40-day separation and 3-day ceremony, of course, it's important. I already talked how important it is. That is the way to enter into the direct dominion. But more important thing is, we need to let their children to come to us, to working with us, their children, and then their grandchildren. So why? The real meaning of the 430 couple is not only previous marriage couple, but second, our goal is 430 couple as the first generation. Do you understand what I mean? So this is the next step that we need to go. What is the next step? 430 couple for the second generation blessing. When you settle down until here, you can completely settle down for your HTM foundation. This is the principle. So, to become parents of heaven, earth, and humankind through completion of the 3 generations. So when you complete for the 3 generations, and then you can completely settle down for your foundation. Aju? And what is the vision of divine principle? Vision of the divine principle is to complete the 3 great blessings. Our purpose of life is complete the 3 great blessings, because that is a vision. So, 3 great blessings is a freedom from the problem of the blood lineage, Shimjon, and the public fund. So what is the first blessing? Completion of the first blessing is love heaven, absolute faith, absolute love, and absolute obedience. And completion of the second blessing is love humanity, unification of parent and child, husband and wife, sibling and children. And for the completion of the third blessing is loving country, becoming the best in your field. Some people is talking about third blessing is kind of the economic foundation. Without the economy, what can we do, like that? But actually, there is no third blessing without second blessing. There is no second blessing without the first blessing. That is to say, without unity of mind and body, there is no unity in the family. Without the unity in the family, there is no unity in the society. There is no unity in the family, there is no financial foundation. So that's why, anyway, I understand many of you are the single, but those who already start your family life, what is the Heavenly Tribal Messiah? Heavenly Tribal Messiah is the unity of husband and wife. Even for me, today I am very happy my wife came here. And thank you very much. Because I am very bad husband, I never take care of my family. And anyway, actually my wife didn't support me and I cannot do the mission. It's really true. But it's also really important that the husband and wife look at the same direction. Because I force her to come here with my children. Because just the external reason is because the Bangkok have the air pollution and I say to stay in Bangkok not good. And so I come here. But another reason is because many Cambodian members here, so that's why I want them to come here to see our Cambodian members. So anyway, what I want to say is to complete for for Tribal Messiah is need to do as a couple. But as a single members, you don't need to worry. Oh, I never married, and then how can I never even match, but how can I teach for the 3-day ceremony, 40-day separation? You don't need to worry about that. When you go out of mission field, and then you teaching about this one, actually people crazy follow you. Maybe at the beginning they surprise. You are like my daughter, but how come you talking about this? But no choice, need to follow. This is amazing strategy for the Heavenly Parents. So that's why you don't need to worry. Actually, even before you start your family and then you doing the HCM, you complete the mission of the HCM, this is the best preparation for you to start your family life. Aju? When you complete this mission and husband and wife already complete the mission of the HCM, and then this couple and start family life. How nice. The Heavenly Parents so smart. This is the way to build the CHONG. Go back to the story. So, anyway, 3 great blessings is the vision of the Heavenly Parents to build the CHONG. So, anyway, I already showed this diagram that 3 great blessings is the vision. Like what to do. To perfection of the character, you need purification of mind and body to oneness with God. Second is the perfection of the family. Receive blessing and to make the true family. Number 3 is the perfection of dominion. Mastery of the oneself and all things through mission of the HTM. So this is our vision. And then how to do? To become true parents, to become true teacher, and to become the true owner. And then who will do? We will do as a Trinity. So 3 family unite together in order to complete for the mission. And anyway, I'm talking about what is the real 430 family. The real 430 family is not only the previous marriage couple for giving the blessing for the 430 family, but our goal is their children. Let our children to follow. Because originally, do you think Heavenly Parent want previous marriage couple or Heavenly Parent want the first gen couple? Yeah, first gen couple. The Heavenly Parents originally want 430 first gen couple. Do you think the 2 Heavenly Parents want the first gen couple more or second gen couple more? Second gen couple more. So the mission of the HTM is to complete this 3 generation. Then when you complete this 3 generation, then 430 couple automatically CHONG. Anyway, it takes a time. But from now on, when you start your mission, you really need to focus about that. So why? So more hand. In our mission area, actually, we never check about the 2nd generation. Now we really need to provide for that. And then even we can think about the future. In our mission field, actually, in Cambodia, next year, before August, what I want to have is I want to have the school. Our school. To think about to educate our 2nd gen in Aikpunom, in Banan, in Smoko, in Banao, in Mon. We need to have a school for the 2nd generation. That I really envy for Philippines. You already have a school. Even Nepal too, I envy. But we really need to think about this because this is for the 3 generation. And then for what we have to educate for them. That just last lecture, actually, I am talking about the first night. So originally, when we start for our teach for the 3-day ceremony, the 3-day ceremony is originally this is for the virgin couple. That in order to go into the indirect dominion to the direct dominion, when they are bleeding during the first night, and then they take this blood and then keep this blood forever. This is the meaning of the holy handkerchief. Why are we doing the holy handkerchief? Because this is the proof to enter into the direct dominion. Aju? So that's why we need to keep this one for 7 generations. This is what Father said. What is the human fall? Human fall is violated of the sexual organ. This is the reason why. This is the reason always I talk this one during the blessing ceremony. Originally the sexual organ, the reproductive organ, supposed to be the palace of the true love, palace of the true life, palace of true love. Where we come from? We come from our parents' sexual organ. More than that, originally, we came from our parents' sexual organ. Am I correct? What is the meaning of the absolute sex? Meaning of the absolute sex is we came from the heavenly parents' spoon, we came from the heavenly parents' egg. And then the heavenly parents' spoon and heavenly parents' egg is meet each other. And then we receive, this is the proof as a member of the human being. I mentioned in the first lecture that the definition of completion is to become couple. But now the reason why in our society was so chaos, because of we are living under the culture of the free sex. When I come to Thailand, and then I really worry about the Thailand future. And then when I go to Cambodia, even like a Phnom Penh and somewhere in Siem Reap, I really worry about the future of Cambodia. Because people really don't care about that. But through the HCM, what we need to teach them is we need to teach them about the absolute sex. And then we really need to completely protect these people for the 3 generations from the free sex culture. Aju? So that's why absolute sex, and so that's why we really need to teach them how the true parents is teaching to protect their sexual organ. even their sexual organ is not belongs to them. Belongs to their spouse. So we really need to teach them about that. Fundamentally, where that all the chaos came from, sexual organ. So why? What is the point for the heavenly tribal Messiah? To exchange the culture from the free sex culture to the absolute sex culture. Completion of the 3 generations and continuation. Completion of 3 generations is a vertical high noon alignment. So, Father is talking about high noon. When this 3 generation is already completed for this 430, and then there is a no shadow. Completely aligned with the heavenly parents. And then vertical high noon alignment start from the recognition for the other. Recognition for the other of the other. I don't know how to translate from Korean to English. This is talking about the culture of the living for the sake of others. So why? Our strategy. When we work in every HCM area, we can set up for the youth organization branch. And then already Mother is giving us about the YSP, youth and student, for peace. So even half-day pure love and then absolute sex seminar to the HCM area. Raise up the youth leader from the HCM area through the 3-day, 7-day, 21-day workshop. 21-day workshop is in here. And then training the youth leaders through the YLT, HJLT to become the HCM coordinator. To become the HCM coordinator who can be the leader for the 430 families. To create the YSP as the strongest youth organization in Cambodia. So, even this organization we can do as a home group style. Because when you start to work, actually you need to have the many volunteers who can support for you. Maybe for Myanmar you really feel that. Because you work with a small number of the people, you really need your hand. So why? Why not that I am very happy Jacob is here. You are the youth leader in your community. So that's why. Now I really encourage you, you no need to worry about the money. Mr. Pasit will worry. But you can crazy bring your people to here. And then we can educate for them. Because Myanmar is a really high possibility. I really feel Heavenly Parent, God protected Myanmar up to now. Even COVID. Still you are young. I am very happy that I see you again in here. Before he was a youngster. I know that one very well. But now he is a heavenly gangster, Arju. So, my point is, anyway, that this is the heaven trait for him. Because he knows how to capture the other heart. So, even Cambodia, even some Lord, Lokakiri and Latang Mondor, we need to set up the strongest foundation over there. And then, kind of, even we make the foundation like no one touch. Arjun? So all these things, because our vision is for the 3 generations. That we need to make for the 1st gen and 2nd gen 430 couples. And then, permission of the grace of the authority of the Songhwa for rebirth and resurrection bestowed on the family unit. I bestow to any blessed family the blessing to bless their descendants and their people and the work that Parent Moon has been doing. Songfa ceremony is for the living. Little bit I would like to share about this one. Anyway, all of you already know our concept for the death is different from the other. Our concept of death is not the end, but departure for the eternal journey. So that's why in the funeral ceremony, it's called a Songfa ceremony. This Songfa ceremony, at the end, we're doing onmanse. Even people die, we're doing the onmanse. Why? Because this is the celebration to the departure of the eternal journey. And then this one, only for those in the blessed family, Father was allowed us to do for the Songfa ceremony. And then those who are a little bit already passed away, but we can do for it's called the legacy of peace. In Korean we say Songfa Chutje. And Father is saying, I bestow to any blessed family the blessing to bless their descendant and their people and the work that the Reverend Moon has been doing. Songfa ceremony is for the living. So another encouragement for all of you is when the people pass away in your tribal, those who already received the blessing, and then you organize the very, very beautiful Songfa ceremony. Just now, I think 2 weeks ago, Reverend Johan Lee and then also Dr. Pohi Pak passed away, and they doing for the Songfa ceremony. And then maybe you can look at the Peace TV. They making the very, very beautiful the documentary for this Songfa ceremony. You can study from that. And then you can copy, and then also you try to do this Songfa ceremony in your mission field. When you're doing this one, your people will be very, very inspired. So this is the home group that we can organizing in our mission field. That because there is too many people, so that's why we are making as a small group. Actually, in the home group, what we are going to do is we doing the worship service. Kind of, we doing the meeting. Like Hen was talking about, he coming, he meet with the VIP, drinking the coffee, and then make them happy, make them inspire. Actually, this is a home group. Do you understand what I'm saying? Make the friendship. Let them inspire. Make the foundation that they can listen the divine principle. They can listen for the Heavenly Parents' word. I tell you, whoever that is the partner, the key is the home group. So with the small group. And then, this we call the master home group. What it means? All these home group leader, what we are doing is actually, we doing the 1 month 2 times, but nowadays we busy, we doing not so much. But I encourage you 1 month 2 times or even 1 week 2 times. All these home group leader gathering, and then they reporting what they are doing, what you are doing. Encourage each other, support each other, and then also work together. So, last lecture I'm talking about for the 3 cycle, we need to work together. Relationship, invitation, and multiplication. Because when we doing the seminar, actually cannot do only for the one home group. We need to collect some people from the other home group. So when is a good time to do the seminar, and where we can do, and how we can do, and how much is the budget, and then how we can provide the financial. We working in this master home group. So, anyway, through this home group, master home group, the leader is discussing and then reporting each other. And then, this is a worship service, the middle group, 40 to 100 people. So anyway, every time when we doing like a Sunday service, sometimes people become easy to boring. And actually Sunday service is a real good time to give the education to the people. But also I really encourage you to make the project in the each places, because some of the case is some people is not good education background enough to understand for the divine principle. So that's why I encourage you to have the project. One of that project is this one, Legacy of Peace. We organize, this is in the Somlot district. The deputy district leader is passed away. We quickly doing for the sofa ceremony. We collecting almost 200 people. We buy the flower, and then we doing for the sofa ceremony. People are really, really inspired. Actually, we didn't think so much that way. But anyway, later, this deputy district leader passed away, and then we doing this sofa ceremony for him. His wife was very, very happy and very inspired. His wife put this photo and then also for the clip into the Facebook, and many people became to know, oh, UPF, what they are doing. Many people call to him, and what are you doing? And then when he explained, and then the people inspire. Because in Cambodia, actually Cambodian culture is a respect the ancestor. And let's say like a Hyojong culture, respect the ancestor is like a filial piety. But the people nowadays, they not so much respect the elder. They not so much know how to talk with the elder. So when we are as an actually no organization is taking care for the dead people. So we are doing. So we organizing the very beautiful sofa ceremony. Actually, I little bit regret. We could make more beautiful. And then you can learn from the Reverend Nyohan Lee sofa ceremony or Dr. Pohi Pak sofa ceremony. You organize a very beautiful one. Anyway, little bit using the money is no choice. But surely I tell you, this reward is coming back to you. People will really, really happy. So this is one of the projects that I really encourage you to do in your mission field. And the Father already allow you to do for this Songhwa. So this is one of the projects as a middle group to do that. And then when you're doing this project, and then this makes the foundation for you to easier to go for the next step for the Champion Providence. And then let's complete the Tomban Kyoppa. So what is the Tomban Kyoppa? I already explained. Tomban Kyoppa is kind of the breakthrough for the local community. So anyway, it starts from the 1978 and 1987 that Father was declaring for the Tomban Kyoppa movement, preparation for the general election for North and South Korea. And then 91 is the Tribal Messiah, 2005 and 2008. So this is how true parents prepare. So what is the meaning of Tomban Kyoppa? Tomban is the realm of Cain, has not received the blessing. So now I tell you how we need to work. We need to work with the Cain realm. We need to work with those who used to be the enemy. What we are doing, this Tribal Messiah, actually how we work is a very different from the past protocol. But now even what we are doing is when we go for the mission field, we need to bow down to the enemy. Even our enemy is asking us to pick up the rubbish we need to pick up. This is actually what we are doing. But finally, our enemy will bow down to you. This is the meaning of Tomban. So, we crazy serve to them. But already Heavenly Parents make the foundation that these people will bow down to you. This now already era is finished that we bow down to our VIP. Even we no need to bow down to our Prime Minister. They will bow down to you. But we need to make the foundation. That is Tomban Kyoppa. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's why we go to the area that no one go. We take care of the people no one takes care. But finally, because this is how Heavenly Parent want us to do. Kyoppa is the taking out for the Satan blood lineage from the Tomban. Take out the Satan blood lineage. This means we giving the blessing to them. We giving the blessing, let them to become the blessed family. This is the way where we are taking out the blood lineage of Satan. Holy wine ceremony is a condition of the contracting among God, Satan, and True Father. So, anyway, now we not so much seriously to think about for the holy wine ceremony, holy juice ceremony. But anyway, this is a contract between God, Satan, and True Father. So, when we go into the Tomban area, absolutely what we need to do is we need to do for the blessing ceremony with the holy wine ceremony and until 40-day separation and 3-day ceremony. Complete the blessing up to 430 family from the Tomban. So why? We go into the rural area, that the place that no one go in. But we are the one who go there, giving the blessing, taking care of the enemy. The one of the teaching is you need to be close with your friend, but your enemy closer. So you need to be close with your Abel, but the Cain closer. This is the theory of the Tomban Kyoppa. Now is the era we work together with the Cain realm. And then, but finally this Cain realm is really support you. I really appreciate to work with a hen. He is the one who never thinking about this. Even how VIP it is, he directly talk to the divine principle. He directly talk to the witnessing. Sometimes I feel scared. But he never draw the line. One of our big mistake, one of our big fallen nature is we draw the line. You are principal, you are not. You are the member, you are not. This is our fallen nature. But for that man, he never thinking about this. Those who meet him already candidate for the member. Those who come to us already candidate for the member. That is a mafia or a gangster or whoever, doesn't care. If this person meet to us, already member. Now we really need to think about this one. Arjun?